From the studios of WFN and simulcast across the country via the YES Network, this is Mike Tollin, Francesa on the Fan for this Monday, the 6th day of February in a very happy town. Many people didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and obviously there was a lot of celebrating to be done, a lot tomorrow. We'll tell you about the plans for tomorrow and the parade and what's going to happen at MetLife and all that. It'll be covered here, obviously, by a fan, by YES, and everything. We'll get to that later on. We'll have Tuck at 5 o'clock. We're trying to get Coughlin today. We'll have Phil Simms in a couple of minutes to give us his analysis. And you know, first of all, congratulations to the Giants, to the team, to the owners, to the coaches, to the players, and to everybody involved on a well-deserved, great playoff run and another championship. So the Giants have been remarkable in the Super Bowl era. They are now 9-1 in big games, 9-1 in what you would consider to be title-type games, 5-0 in the NFC title game, 4-1 in the Super Bowl. That is a remarkable record, really an incredible record, an envious record that, you know, people would just try to aspire to. Just an incredible record of success in big games. And, you know, I was thinking this last night. I was watching the post-game stuff last night. We went into this season, once we had everything settled as far as the negotiations between owners and players went. We went into this season, and we were at camp in August, and the only word anybody wanted to use at camp was finish. The Giants were going to finish. Tom, I want the team to finish. We have to finish strong. We have to prove we can finish. The Giants had years where they had gotten off the fast starts. We had heard that time and time again, except for that one year when they had made the great stand against the Pats and had, you know, finished up with that great year that year and won the Super Bowl. Except for that, they had a lot of trouble ending seasons. They had always slid at the end of the season. They were always disappointing late in the season, whether they made the playoffs or not. The Giants were going to finish. Tom said it. The general manager said it. The players were echoing it. And I thought of that last night because when the Giants got the ball back with 3:46 left, it was time to prove again that they could finish. And Eli has proved all year this year that he understands how to close. He has become one of the best, if not the best, closer in the sport. He has become a champion of the fourth quarter. He has become a master of the late game drive. And there he was again. And I'm sure Giant fans felt very, very comfortable because they have seen this act so many times this year. You know, I saw Eli as I was skipping around watching everything last night. He was on, I think, the NFL Network at this moment, at this juncture last night. And they said, tell me what you said in the huddle. He said, we didn't say anything. They said, no, tell us. I think it was Deion saying it to him. Tell me what we said. What'd you say to the team? He said, I didn't say anything. Well, what were the players saying? He goes, we all just went to work. We knew what we had to do. We know how to do it. We've done it. We went to work. And that's what Tom Coughlin preached to this team all year. Finish strong, go to work. And that's what this team did last night. And on the 12-yard line, after they had escaped again, okay, and that's what you have to do now to win these championships in this league that is so close, it's razor close. You have to escape. The Giants escaped in Dallas after making a great comeback when Romo and Miles Austin couldn't hook up on a play. Whether Austin lost the ball in the lights or whether the ball was an inch off, that play would have ended the Giant year before these playoffs ever began. Last night, Tom Brady, an all-time great, could not hook up with the sure-handed Wes Welker. With 4:06 left, 2nd and 11 at the Giant 44, they were about to hook up on a play that was going to end the Giant season. Wes Welker dropped the ball that the Pats will tell you he has not dropped in his career. Was it perfectly thrown? I thought it was badly thrown considering how he could hit him. I thought he could have got the ball to him. He made him turn. So I think that's as much on Brady as on Welker. Welker took all the blame. And a lot of people analyzing that play made it on Welker. I make that play as much on Brady as I do on Welker because the usually enormously accurate Brady did not lead him. If he had not made him turn around on that route, that's a touchdown. Giants are down 9 points. That game's over. 4 minutes left with one timeout. Because the best you could hope for there is a touchdown and an onside kick. That's the best you could hope for. The Giants had escaped again. They now had a chance to finish. They got the ball on the 12-yard line, 1st and 10, and Eli did what he has done so many times this year. He made the impossible play. He made the impossible throw. As good a throw as you can make. That's the kind of pitch and catch that wins championships. Perfectly thrown under pressure by Manning. Great catch. Get your feet in. Hold possession of the ball as you roll to the ground for Manningham. Withstand the review, which was a logical review. I mean, Eli has to slip and throw. He gets it perfectly, 38 yards, and the drive is underway. Now, the Pats are in trouble. The play that had to happen in a game where both teams were able to take away the big play. And that's what happened in this game. More than anything else, they both moved the ball. There was 750 yards offense in this game. But both teams allowed the other team to operate underneath. They both took away the big play. That was the longest play of the night for a team that had lived on a long play all year. 38 yards down the left sideline. And then Eli went to work. And again, Manningham. And, of course, the plays he made to Nix and Bradshaw. Next thing you know, they're on the 18-yard line, and Belichick had a decision to make. And you know what? Maybe he made that decision one play too late. He could have made that decision at the 2-minute warning, let him run it into the end zone and given Tom one more time. But you know what? That's a tough decision to make. There is no real right way or wrong way to play that. Because you know what? Tell me. You're going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 points down when they score. You're either going to be 4 or 6. They're going to go for 2. So you're going to be 4 down or 6 down. It doesn't really make much difference. You got to score a touchdown. Now, do you have a better chance of Tom Brady with a timeout and 50 seconds to go that he can drive the field and get a touchdown? Or would you be better off having the Giants run those last couple of plays, maybe fumble the ball, and maybe get a bad snap? Hey, Cowboy fans, tell the folks, can you blow a game on the goal line with a kick? Yeah, we've seen it. Raven fans, can you blow a chip shot field goal to send a game into overtime or make a big kick late? Yeah, we've seen it. Those kicks are not automatic. So for everyone to scream, oh, you got to let him score, there's two sides to that story. There's two sides to that coin. There's two ways to play that. Neither one's wrong. And I'd say the odds probably are that Tom Brady's got a better chance of making a play for a touchdown with 50 seconds and a timeout. Not a great chance, but a better chance probably than you do of having a fumble, a bad snap, a bad hold, a missed kick. Could the Pats have kept him out of the end zone? Yeah, they could have, because the Giants would have run it straight ahead, setting it up, letting the clock run, letting the clock go, and worried about the ball security. Probably would have kicked what would have been, in essence, an extra point. Is it automatic? It's a 90-something% play. Did Tom have a better chance? Maybe. I don't know what you want to calculate his chances out with one timeout having to go 75 or 80 yards. But there's no right or wrong way to play that. You got to let him score. I think that's the logical play. And maybe you could make the point that you do it with 2 minutes left on that first down play with 2 minutes left from the 18-yard line. Let him score and give yourself a little more time. But you know what? That's not an easy call to make in a game. That's a 2-point game. It's not an easy call to make. So he made it. He gave Tom 57 seconds, and they don't get the job done. They did get the ball into the end zone. The idea that was close in the end zone was not that. I mean, come on. They were not that close to the ball in the end zone. And that play was, that's a 50-1 shot or 100-1 shot. But the bottom line is that the Giants did what the Giants have done all year behind their quarterback. They finished. They found a way in the fourth quarter. This team that was 7-7, 7-7, that wound up 9-7. This team that really was backed in the end zone, in the shadows of the end zone, as they made a 99-yard play against the Jets, which changed everything for both teams. and got them on this run that went through Dallas, which went through Atlanta, which went through, obviously, Green Bay, and then the San Francisco, and then finally New England. Can you talk about things that bounced right and bounce? Yeah, you know what? In this sport now, you have to get hot, and the ball's got to bounce right because there's no difference between these teams. Very little difference between these teams. You're telling me that San Francisco or New Orleans or Baltimore couldn't be standing there today? They could. Or the Pats. Yeah, they could. So it's about minimizing mistakes, but it's also about having a quarterback who can make the big play, and that's what the Giants have now. They like their position, 12-yard line with Eli Manning, with the ball, with the shot. And again, you need that play. But they got that one play that you need, and they got it right out of the box. 38 yards, left side, perfectly thrown, keep the feet in bounds by Manningham, and now you're off and running. So the Giants did, with 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 46 seconds left on their own 12-yard line, they did what they preached in August. What Tom Coughlin had preached, what he drummed and drilled into every member of that team. Finish strong. Do your job. And that's what this Giant team did, led by a quarterback who has now taken that quantum leap to the top of the sport. Eli is no longer anybody's little brother. Eli is now a superstar quarterback who has led the football Giants to 2 championships in 4 years. 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. There's only one quarterback in the history of New York football who has 2 Super Bowls. And his name isn't Namath. And his name isn't Sims. His name is Manning, as in Eli. One more than his brother. I'm not getting into that silly debate. But the bottom line is, for Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning, they did what they preached. They finished. And that was the difference. When we come back, Phil Simms.
We're picking Super Bowl 46. The confident Giants, despite the fact that they go into New England and beat them in the regular season, are still, as I mentioned, the 2.5-point betting underdog. Forget the spread. Stephen A. will start with you. Who wins Super Bowl 46?
What do y'all want? Do you just want who's going to win, or do you want me to tell you who's going to be the MVP, too?
Yes. Give us what you have.
I can break it down to you if you want me to.
Tell us what you got.
Let me tell you what's going to happen right here, right now. You look at the New York Giants. Clearly, Tom Brady, I believe he's not going to have a bad day, but he's going to get popped a lot. JPP, O.C. Umenyiora, Tuck, Kiwanuka, those boys, they're going to get a hold of Tom Brady. Not before he makes some plays. They'll probably do it before he'll make some plays, then they'll get him after. It'll be competitive for 3.5 quarters, but they're going to wear Tom Brady down.
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm talking to the audience.
Who are you telling this to?
I'm talking to America.
Are you telling the Patriots?
I'm convincing America. I'm convincing the Patriots. Don't interrupt me. I'm vibing right now. The point that I'm trying to make to you, the point I'm trying to make to you is that Eli Manning is proven to be elite. Yeah. I think Victor Cruz, however, is going to be the MVP.
Ooh, okay.
And not only is he going to be the MVP, and I'm predicting he's going to garner more than 170 yards receiving.
What?
I'm thinking like that. And not only that.
How many sauces?
2 sauces.
2 sauces.
2 sauces.
All right.
He's going to do the salsa twice. And he might mix it up. And if he's lucky enough to get a third, he might throw in a little merengue there. I'm trying to tell you. This is what's going to happen.
Super strong, Stephen A.
Giants 27, Patriots 17.
With Cruz as your MVP.
With Cruz as my MVP, the Giants are going to be, it's going to be like 20-17 midway through the 4th, and then they're going to score a touchdown to pull away. That's my prediction.
I'm shocked you gave Brady 17 points.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
No.
I thought it would be you'd have 27-10 at the worst.
No. They're not holding Brady. That's not. It's not going to be a repeat of 4 years ago. He's going to put up a few points to some degree. It's not going to be all his fault.
Skip, I can't wait to see where you're going here.
2 salsas, 1 merengue.
I must admit, Eli scares me to death because he is Eli Rain Manning, as in Rain Man. He is a quarterback savant right now. implacable, impervious to pressure. I don't think he feels anything.
Yeah.
And I think he'll play well in this game. And I've been making a strong case for your Giants for about 2 weeks now, and I stand behind every word I uttered. But today, even though the Giants should be favored in this game by, I think, 4 points, 5 points, I'm going with the upset. I'm going to go with pride overhead. Not heart overhead. I'm going with pride overhead.
I see.
Because I picked the New England Patriots before the season started, and against my better judgment right here, right now, after I've listened to you for 2 weeks on this, I'm going to stick with my early gut on this, going back to August. And I'm going to say the Patriots are a little more meant to be than the Giants are meant to be. I'm even going so far as to saying the Myra Kraft angel, if you will, as Bob Kraft.
Like
this is strong. This is strong magic here.
Right?
That it's a little stronger than deja blue, as in we're repeating 07 and we're going to do it again.
Right.
In this case, I think we all talk about Gronkowski, and I think he'll be pretty useless in this game.
Yeah.
Decoy, but I think he can block. And I think he'll be in 2 tight ends blocking a lot.
All right.
And I do think Brady's confidence right now on a scale of 10 is about a 2. I'm not expecting great things from Tom Brady in this game. I'm saying more dink and dunk from Tom Brady. Low numbers for Tom Brady.
I think they're going to mix it up.
Okay, and here's my point. Nobody said this all the way. I haven't heard anybody say this. I think the New England Patriots are going to run the heck out of the football.
Yeah.
Run the heck out of it.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Quietly against the Ravens. They almost had 100 yards rushing, which is not easy to do against Terrell Suggs and company,
Right.
Ray Lewis. And I think Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis will be the MVP of this game.
Wow.
I think they will rush the ball more like 40 times to 30 passes. I think they will try to eat the clock and control the football and literally keep the Giants off the field, because I think they can't stop the Giants. I don't think this defense, the worst rated ever to make a Super Bowl, can stand up to Eli Rain Manning right now. I don't think so.
I will tell you, I can see them running the ball early, but you know what? You're victims of habit. And they throw the football. This is what they do. And I don't believe for 1 second that they're going to get away from that and turn Tom Brady into some quarterback handing off the ball. I can't see it happen.
Okay, some dinking and dunking, some little flip passes.
They'll run the ball early. There will be dink and dunks to keep the Giants off balance and to keep the pressure manageable.
Well, they do a good job of using Welker as a running back.
Sometimes
throws on the line of scrimmage, let him get 6-7 yards.
Maybe we'll see Aaron Hernandez in the backfield again. He'll run.
Could
I
happen.
will tell you this, though. I will tell you this, though. I saw Trey Ringo talking to Robert Kraft, and when he asked that question about his wife, it's just so touching.
It is a big element here.
I mean, it's a big. If you're a New England Patriot and you have the respect and the love for him that we have no reason to believe that they lack for this great man, you do not want this day to end that way. So
I'm with you.
I'm saying I'm still picking the Giants.
Okay.
But I'm telling you right now, that's going to be in the back of people's minds.
Now, Skip, I know you're torn between your preseason pick and your Super Bowl pick day before.
I appreciate you not waffling.
That's good. That's nice. But what I want to ask you is, you're staying with your pride. Forget the pick, and I know that's hard for you to do. Giants
should win. I can't.
Do you think the Giants will win? Are you just picking the Patriots because you picked them in September?
I don't know. That's a good question, because I'm cloudy on that.
I know,
I don't know.
and you never.
I just said my better judgment says Giants, Giants, Giants. Every category, Giants, Giants, Giants.
Right.
But the one thing that is underestimated here, not only Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, but Woodhead, Stephen Ridley, maybe Aaron Hernandez.
Right.
They can run the ball. That can dilute that pass rush.
No question.
It can, because you're rushing up the field.
It'll probably surprise Coughlin, too. I don't think they're preparing for a run game.
Well, now he won't be after I said it.
Well, I doubt he's watching it.
You don't think he's watching? That's one guy who doesn't watch this show.
I guarantee you he doesn't watch.
It would be believable if New England's secondary was, if the Giants' secondary were better. But because it's the one suspect element in their defense, and you have a Hall of Fame quarterback like Tom Brady behind center, I cannot believe that you're going to sit back and you're going to rely on others to get it done for you. The mentality is, if I'm Bill Belichick, I'm meeting with my offensive line every day. Do you understand how pivotal
Sure.
you are to this game.
Yeah.
Right,
You understand that if you protect Tom Brady, you're going to deliver us a Super
Yep.
Bowl.
Sure.
It's a title on the
Yep.
line. Get it done. Protect that man that you love so much. Protect him. That's really all you got to do, because if Tom Brady's got time to sit back in the pocket, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with Antrell Rowe and Corey Webster. I respect them,
Yep.
but I'm not
Get it.
comfortable with it.
Okay, bottom line for
I'm
me,
not.
I say Patriots run the ball 40 times to 30 passes from Brady.